Hello, Lisa. Hello. It's Arnold. It's Arnold Horshack. How you doing? It's Arnold Horshack. Arnold. Welcome back, Mr. Quarter. I got my coffee. I'm good to go. Amen. Every time you every time you say Black Rifle, I got to run the ad, don't I, Chuck? Isn't that something, the law or something? All right, here we go. Yeah, while the ad's running, there's no volume from you guys. So, but you're up now. You're good. We're good to go. Amen. Well, why don't you go, why don't you go ahead and just tell them where they can find you and Lisa, and then we'll get to that in a minute. Well, I'm better than I deserve, but I think you knew that already. Yeah, I'm better than I deserve, Chuck. But yeah, you knew that. Hello. Okay. Anyway, well, Chuck, you can find me every Wednesday night right here behind this microphone on the Chuck and Lisa Show at 9:30, and you can also find me. You can also find me behind this same microphone at 8 o'clock every Tuesday night on the right side of politics. And if you want to find me in social media, you can find me mostly at CloudHub, but I'm at CloudHubUSA.life, MeWe, WeGo, Parlor, all in the same name, at Dersh, at DERSH. That's where I'm at if you want to find me. Not on Twitter as at Dersh. That account was killed. I am on Facebook, but like Lisa, if I don't like you, I won't friend you. You can stalk me like I stalk Lisa. Just kidding. Anyway, so if you want to, I think that's everywhere. So let's get on with the show and let everybody know, if you're listening out there, you can call in and be part of the fun and festival. What's that word I'm looking for? That's the word I'm looking for. Festivities. Anyway, you need to call. You need to call in at 201-439-8092. That phone number is 201-439-8092. When you call in, you have to have a show ID. That show ID is 820-07366. It's up on the screen right now. It's posted in on the chat room at YouTube Live, and we'll be going back to that throughout the show in case you want to call in. So please give us a call. We got a lot to talk about. Chuck and Lisa are great, and let's have some fun. All right. No, I haven't seen it, but that's nuts. What? I know people who got married at Disney. Nothing. Whoever said that's a kook. I started going to Disney when I was a junior in high school, and 1981 they came out with their annual passes, and at that time my fiance and I, we got annual passes. We kept those passes for about 20 years until till yeah, we go there a lot, but yeah, that's just crazy. Uh, uh, I'm sorry, but those are the people that Disney created the whole place for anyway. I mean, seriously, it's not, it's not just. That's crazy. First of all, we'd like to congratulate Lisa for her win in our NASCAR Fantasy League. Very nicely done. Yeah. I had Denny in my lineup, but I didn't think he was going to win it, to be honest with you. But I knew he was going to do well. Yeah, it froze on me again. No, yeah, you guys froze. But anyway, I was just saying that I had Denny in my lineup because I knew he'd do well, but honestly I didn't think he was going to win it. But anyway, it's a good win by Lisa. Yeah, what? I do that too, Lisa. I pick a lot of times the person I think is going to win the race. You guys keep freezing. Anyway, Lisa, I do that a lot. I actually pick the person I'm going to pick to win the race. I put him in the garage probably 9 out of 10 times, and I don't bring him into the race unless there's a major crash or I need the points because I'll take the bonus points for the win and try to save the driver for another time. But I did that with Harvick. What is it? Last week, a week before when he won last time. He was in my garage. I had him picked him to win. I picked him to win the stage 2, stage 3, and the race, and the Ford to win. So I got 30 bonus points there, and didn't need to bring him out because I was going to save him for another day in case I have a race that I need him for that I need the points. So that's my strategy a lot. Well, you got to use them though. I've used yeah. In our league, I've got Bush one more time, but every time I've had Bush in, he's either won or come in the top 3. So I'm scoring points off of him. But I mean, yeah, but yeah, you only have 5 races left in the regular season. And, yeah, it's going to be the same thing this year. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, it's going to be the same as last year. If you read the rules, it's the same as last year. So once we hit the playoffs, you're going to reset, and you can actually use the same drivers every week. There's no limit in the playoff. Yeah. No. No. I love when they come. No, I love when they come down that thing at full speed. They go 4 or 5 wide, trying to get the inside. Oh, I love that, man. Rex happened. No, I love it, man. You know how many wrecks have been down in that corner because people have been trying to pass. They go in the grass. I mean, just think of Jimmy Johnson last year. I mean, that's where he crashed. It was this. That's the best part of that track. That's the best part of that track, man. That long straightaway. I love it. I love that track. I absolutely love it. Hey, Jerry joined us too. But no, yeah, it's. I know. I love it because you can have a
to win the championship, Dersh. Lisa, what do you think?
I don't care about
Vote.
that. Let's talk about who might take his place.
Oh, there is talk about that.
Christopher Bell or Eric Jones or neither or whatever.
Christopher, Eric Jones is up for his contract. So,
but Dave Moody apparently knows for a fact that Christopher Bell is coming into Cup.
He's too talented. He's got 4 or 5 wins this year and 8 wins last year.
But if there's no place for him,
somebody else is going to leave. When you've got a talent that good,
right,
somebody's going to go.
But you know what?
But I thought Denny was going to go when 78. The Truex came on board.
No,
but
they
turns
just got
out it
rid
was
of Suarez instead.
That was a surprise.
It's because Joe Gibbs is racist. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Obviously.
You got your little rabbi thing going on, by the way.
Hello? I'm going to make the trailer tip over if I do that.
Oh, bad word! Dershie gets $1.
Dershie gets $1. I've already sworn a couple times, I think. So he's got a couple dollars. Hey, wow, there's crickets all outside the door. The invasion of the crickets is about to take us over.
It's better than vultures that were outside my door at work this week.
Yeah, they're waiting for you.
No, there was a dead thing in the yard. Was
it your boss?
No, don't get me excited.
Okay. Anyway, moving along now to the ditch again. NASCAR. Is there anything?
So do you think...
It wasn't the most exciting race in the world, obviously, because it's Pocono, and if you're within a half a mile of the leader, you're close.
But then he's not afraid of Pocono because there's no lobsters there.
That's right. That's why he waited till the week after.
That's so true.
Apparently, he's not afraid of heart-shaped beds like they have in the Pocono Mountains.
If I was ahead of that team, I'd be like, when we go to New Hampshire, I'm going to get a substitute driver for Denny.
No doubt. Maybe that's when Joe Gibbs made the decision. He goes, you know what? He's out of here. He could have won that race.
Yeah. That's why I knew he was going to win this one, because he screwed up so bad last time.
No, he was pretty intense.
He really did.
Yeah.
You could tell by even the way he was watching himself at the end of the race.
So basically, to summarize the end of this race, Joe Gibbs, Toyota, and then everybody else. I mean, it was a good race at points, and Kyle Busch in 9th, I'm happy to say.
It's Pocono. Oh, is everybody going to watch that show, Racing Wives?
No.
I am.
I guess I'll be watching it if you're watching.
Apparently,
are the guys on it a lot?
Well, in periphery because they're the husbands, but
well, you can't really kick them out just for a TV show.
It's kind of like the Real Housewives of whatever, but it's basically going to be like the Real Housewives of
Beverly
NASCAR.
Hills.
Oh, but Kyle Busch's wife is going to be on there.
Except for being in mansions.
That's why I'm not watching it.
Prefab mansions.
Well, I'm going to watch it because I love to mock them.
Kyle Busch's wife.
She's had me blocked for the past 5 years.
I know. You should feel honored.
Well, I want to get on to our next topic because it's going to be fun. 50th anniversary of Woodstock. That never happened.
Oh, got canceled today.
Got canceled today, Miss Lisa tells me.
Well, they were trying to have it at Woodstock, at the actual Yasgur's farm.
Mm-hmm.
They never got the proper permits, or they never got approval, or so then they were trying to move it to Meriwether, which is right across the street from some of your relatives, who shall not be named.
Right. Well said.
And once they did that, most of the rest of the bands who were even still participating dropped out because they were like, "That's not Woodstock. Why would we even do it there?"
That's like
it's officially dead. It's not even mostly dead now. It's really dead.
That's like having an anniversary of Peter Frampton. I mean, he did his album there.
No, what I'm saying it's like animating Lincoln Memorial thing at Pocono.
Meriwether Best.
At Pocono, yeah.
Pocono can fit a lot of people.
No, stop everything at Pocono. God. It's big.
It's huge. You can have the Super Bowl inside it probably 14 times.
Which is, you know what? I mean, it's probably a good thing they're not doing it because this was 50 years ago.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true. Most of the singers too old to do it anymore.
Well, John Fogerty, he was all up for it, but
that's because nobody wants to listen to him.
But yeah, so they're not having it. So my question of the day was, if you were to have not a Woodstock or not a Lollapalooza or not a whatever.
Right.
If you just have your own little weekend music festival.
But you have to have the living members that remain, you said?
Well, you can't pick like David Bowie and the Beatles and stuff like that. So like people who still exist, and maybe they're not touring together. Maybe they hate each other. Maybe whatever. Like say R.E.M. Like I would pick R.E.M. even though they're not.
Santana was there.
Okay.
We'll do this.
Okay. They don't have to be from Woodstock because all those people are dead.
Oh, you said earlier
I did.
No, from Woodstock.
No, I did not say that.
Oh, that makes
no, I did not say that.
That changes every band
up
here.
No, I did not say that. I said if you were to, then you could pick like 5 bands that would show up. But they have to be alive because obviously you can't hear them if they're not alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is theoretically a real thing that would happen. So you can't pick like
who goes first.
So you can't pick like Jimi Hendrix or David Bowie or.
We can dig them up.
No, that doesn't work.
Prop them up in the corner.
It's my game, my rules.
Oof, I hate that. Go ahead. All right, so what we got to pick? How many?
5. Just say 5 acts.
All right, your 5 favorite bands, basically.
Acts. It doesn't matter. People.
Yeah.
Bands,
people,
monkeys,
singers,
whatever.
Ooh, trained monkeys.
Yeah.
The plate spinners from the Ed Sullivan show.
Yeah, like emus, whatever you want to see. 5.
Who goes first?
You.
Okay, I go first.
You go first.
Bad Company.
Okay.
Boston.
Okay.
Carole King.
Okay. And they can also actually sing with each other if you'd like. So if you say James Taylor,
you're gonna make my head blow up. I gotta think of 2 more.
Oh,
2 more.
Tumor. You're having a tumor.
Well, I want James Taylor because then he and Carole King can sing together. They can sing together.
They can sing with
They've sung together before
if they want to.
And Zeppelin.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. So we rock them out, mellow them out. We'll do the hard rock.
So reiterate.
We'll start with the hardest of rock and mellow it out because everybody will be wasted by the end of the concert anyway.
Reiterate.
All right. Boston Bad Company,
Okay.
Carole King,
Okay.
James Taylor, and Zeppelin.
And who were friends with each other?
Bad Company and Zeppelin were best friends
So
and they lived together for years. So
which we
they'd
didn't
really
know.
like
So
to do
yeah,
that.
there you go.
So how do you like that? Two of them, well, James Taylor and Carol were supposedly a couple or close to it at some point,
They
right?
boinked. They boinked. That's what.
Yes,
They
that.
boinked.
And I don't think Bad Company and Zeppelin did,
But
who
they
knows?
might have.
They're rock and roll.
But they might have. You never
More
know.
likely, they drank mass quantities.
Or maybe they don't know.
I'm guessing they had consumed mass quantities together, and there were plenty of other ladies for accoutrement.
But why does that matter? We're talking about the music, not.
Anyway, I don't want to go there at all.
All right. Mine is more like mellow. So I would like Hootie and the Blowfish,
Mm-hmm.
REM,
Mm-hmm.
because they would probably sing with each other.
Mhm.
Damn. Hold on, I got it.
You gave us the question. And
I
you weren't
know!
prepared. You didn't do your homework.
Fire me. Fire me.
Give me an F. F!
So 5 off the top of my head.
Yeah, your favorite.
Well, not my absolute favorite, but 5 I'd like to see in a festival together.
Yeah. I didn't even think that way, but mine just interacted.
You know what
that
I
way
mean?
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, so Hootie, REM, what's his name? Shoot. Chris Stapleton.
Oh, Billy Joel.
Chris Stapleton.
I didn't think of Billy Joel.
We could throw Billy Joel in there. And
There's your fifth, if that's
would
it.
you be quiet?
I cannot. We all know it's incapable of me. I'm incapable of it. Yes.
I'd have to say somebody like Bonnie Raitt.
She'd
Because
be
it would
fun.
just be like a little mellow thing.
It's
I
a
mean, I
total
could do a lot.
injustice.
I could.
No,
I could throw in 5 more, like Jack Johnson,
Yeah.
Ben Folds.
Well, if you want to expand it, I can keep going.
Well, no,
on
but
if
I'm
I want to.
saying going on the same theme.
But I just
because
didn't-
mine's like a laid back kind of
I think
Dave
I just didn't
Matthews, Philip,
I'd invite all my friends.
but they can't sing.
No, I mean the people
No, you
that
see
I
what
grew
I mean?
up with
See,
musically
my
that are
theme,
like
my theme.
musical friends.
Like if Jimmy Buffett wants to show up, he can't take over the
Can
whole show.
Can he and I drink a bottle of Jack
No, but he
Daniels
could
together
sing. He
again?
could sing karaoke.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So yeah, mine would be more like
All
a
right.
Willie Nelson.
All right, Darcy, you've had enough time to look at a list and think of who you want.
Kenny Chesney is not invited, by the way,
Or Kyle Busch.
or Kyle Busch.
Who do you choose?
Kyle Busch's wife. No, just kidding.
But wait, let's she eat a sandwich first?
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Yep, and once she agreed to come, I'd say the only way you can get in is if you unblock Lisa. So then she'd be rejected.
She'd never go with you then.
She just doesn't know what she's missing. That's all I can say.
So, Darcy, you got 5 bands you love?
Well, I don't know. The rules were that they have to still be alive.
They have to still
Yeah,
be
they have
alive.
to
They
still
don't
be alive.
necessarily have to be a band
You
still.
can even roll
Right.
them in on a wheelchair if you like.
Yeah, but they actually have to still exist.
Yeah, they're on this side of the dirt.
Well, obvious ones are Elton John and Billy Joel, because I've seen them in concert lately.
Ooh. Can
But,
I interject?
No, let him say his
No,
5.
Go ahead, Lisa.
No, I was just gonna say throw Paul McCartney in there with Elton John and Billy Joel and let them all sing together. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Did you see that Ringo and Paul sang together the other day?
No, I
Hey, you know what those guys could sing together? Ivory and Ivory.
How about when I'm 64?
Sorry, had to do it.
Yeah.
Darcy, who are your bands?
Go ahead.
But
No,
that
go
was
ahead. No,
historic,
I
though.
heard about that, but
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
historic.
I heard
It was
about
the
that.
First time that any of them sung together since they broke up. It was actually
That's
pretty.
awesome.
It was actually pretty good. I mean, Paul McCartney is like 195 years old, and he still sounds pretty good. My problem
Yeah.
is right now today, because mostly I'm into Christian music, gospel music. It'd be 5 bands that people never heard of before. But if I go back to my rock and roll days,
Well, you can
Go
do
ahead.
that. What about the
Mercy Me and
No, what about the what's his name? I Can Only Imagine, dude. Is that Mercy Me?
Mercy Me.
no,
I don't know.
I can only
You
imagine.
went and saw that.
I
That's what's her name? I should know their name. I've seen them in concert like 12 times.
Amy.
Crown.
Amy.
That was something.
That's not Mercy Me.
No,
That's not Casting Crowns.
it's Casting Crowns.
No, Mercy Me did it.
No, that's
I Can
not
Only
Mercy
Imagine.
Me.
Oh no! Casting Crowns.
No, it's not Casting Crowns.
Oh, yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Is it? No. Anyway,
No, it's not.
no.
It is.
No, it's not.
She's gonna keep saying that until it tells her otherwise.
Right. The groups that I'd love to see get back together is a Truth. They're Truth Christmas.
What is
Mercy
Mercy
Me.
Me?
Uh-huh.
It's Mercy Me. It's not Casting Crowns, by the way.
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
gonna go see Casting Crowns.
We
this
saw
year.
them. It meant an awful lot to me to hear. If I had only heard that one song,
Except that
live,
boy,
it would've
that
meant
boy's
a
so
ton.
broken. Still,
He is.
You can tell.
He's a mess.
Well,
you can tell.
I've seen all
so-
those bands at least
Uh-huh.
a dozen times over the last,
Have you?
Yeah. Well,
All right,
we go
answer
to
me
Disney.
this, Durst.
We go to Disney or Rock the Universe every year. It's got like 10 groups in it, and go to Six
Oh, yeah?
Flags and do the Christian festivals up at Six Flags. So, yeah. But the
Can I
Christian
ask you a
groups-
question?
Yeah.
Is Shinedown a Christian group? Because some people say they are not, and some people say they are.
I don't know. It's really what they say they are. I would assume, not what people say they are. I don't really
That's
listen
a great
to them.
answer right there.
I mean, are you familiar with them or no?
No, not really. I mean,
Really? I mean,
I've
because they're
heard the
pretty
group.
famous, so I didn't know.
Yeah, I've heard
What?
the group.
Open the door.
I don't listen to
It's
the
hotter
group.
out there than it is in here.
Anyway, getting back to the topic, rock bands or rock groups I'd love to see would be Queen would be number one on my list without a doubt,
Yeah, they count.
there you go, yeah.
They count.
Yep.
and followed by Genesis, followed by Phil Collins. So I don't know if that counts as Phil Collins would sing with Genesis.
Look, you can add him in there.
You can do both.
You
And
can
then
add,
sing
you
by,
can add him in
sing
there.
by
Yeah.
himself. So that's the way I'd like to see it.
He'd have to do his Disney
Right,
stuff too.
what I'm
though.
saying though is you don't have to count him as a separate thing, so you could count 3 more if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Right.
but Phil Collins,
Bonus.
his own music is different than Genesis, and I love
It
both
is.
of their music.
I know, but
then he
these
could-
are my rules.
and
You
then-
don't have to count them
And
separate.
then he could do a third section of just his Disney stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway,
They're my rules, so you can count 3 more people if you'd like.
yeah, no, I mean, they're separate to me in my mind. I have everything that Phil Collins.
But
has
you
done,
also said
everything
Billy
he's
Joel
done.
and Elton John, so there's that.
Well,
right?
I've said them. I've seen them recently, so if I'm thinking about I want to see somebody I haven't seen in a while, or bands that I really like. I mean, I went to see them in concert. Doesn't necessarily mean they're at the top of my list, but they're the ones that are touring right now.
Right.
Right. Yep.
But those 3 are definitely at the top of my list. For
Does anybody like Garth Brooks?
He's awesome country.
I mean, he's a
I didn't
performer.
even think about him.
He's a performer.
I was just actually looking at the list of the people who were at the original Woodstock.
Hmm.
Amazing.
Oh, you know who I would like to see who was at
incredible.
the original Woodstock?
Who?
Who's still actually got a great voice?
Who?
David Crosby.
Crosby, Stills, Nash and
No,
Young.
not politics. Not politics. No politics.
Well, I was looking at Crosby, Stills, Nash
Crosby,
and Young, and
Stills,
they're still
Nash
all
and Young.
alive.
Right, no
Yeah.
politics whatsoever. But he has got a great voice.
Yeah.
He does. So,
I'd be-
so actually, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, of all the people that are left from that, I would like to see.
Leave Neil Young home.
Yeah,
Well-
He's an asshole.
well, he's an asshole.
I,
Or we could count him as a separate act.
I'd love to see Joe Cocker again. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I was just looking at Joe Cocker. Yeah.
I
He
love Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
yeah.
I love them. I love their sound.
Hold
They
on.
had such a sound.
Oh, they did.
They had a neat
Hold on.
sound.
I think there's
Santana.
actually a couple.
Well, they were,
Don't forget Santana.
Blood,
Santana
Sweat,
was
and
awesome.
Tears was Chicago before Chicago was Chicago.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. Before they were Chicago Transit Station, that was their first name.
Authority.
Right? So, Authority, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if you look at the
Yep,
original
yep.
original people who were there, I've seen a lot of them in concert myself. I saw Santana. I actually met Santana. His brother was playing in the Little League World Series when my brother was playing in the Little League World Series, and he was at the games.
Oh, so he was a kid. Was he a kid then, or was he with the group?
He was. Yeah, he was. He was like 15, 16 years older than his brother.
Okay, so that was before he was known.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Wait, I was wished happy 21st birthday by Santana at the Capitol Center. They put the spotlight on me. Some friend of mine had hooked this up, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
I found somebody else
cool.
that I would like to see that's still alive.
Who?
Arlo Guthrie.
He's still alive?
Arlo Guthrie.
Wow. Isn't he like a
Not
million years
Woody
old
Guthrie. No, he's like 10 years older than us.
too? Is he?
Yeah,
thought he was
Arlo
older than
Guthrie.
that.
He is 1947. So
That's
he's like
72.
Okay, well, so your parents aren't dead.
But they're not getting on stage and singing.
I would love to hear him.
You literally have to prop them up.
There's a couple people left from the Who, even though
Yeah. The Who.
Yeah, love the Who.
they suck because they say that pot smokers suck for some reason.
Jefferson Airplane is
see.
another one. Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah, there's a
Jefferson,
couple. There's like
Jefferson Starship.
Yeah.
And all the different.
two people left from there, right?
Yeah.
Grace Slick and like some other person.
And the dead permanently stayed at Woodstock for the rest of their career.
Yeah,
They never left.
pretty much. But how cool! Actually, that is very cool that Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young are all alive.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Hey, I want to do a shout out to Johnny Winter, by the way, Jonathan Winter. Love that song, Frankenstein, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear who was asked to perform and who didn't show up?
Who?
Dylan, Simon and Garfunkel, Jeff Beck, Led Zeppelin, Birds.
Zeppelin? I know they weren't there.
Well, they
but,
didn't know it was going to be a thing.
Right.
The Birds, Chicago, Tommy James and the Shondells, Moody Blues, Frank Zappa, Free.
They're hanging out.
The Doors.
Free
is Bad Company. Yeah.
Free is Bad Company, basically.
Joni Mitchell. Roy Rogers
Really?
was asked to close the festival with Happy Trails.
And he said, hell no.
And he said no. Fucking hippies.
You big hippies!
I said a bad word.
Oh, you really did, didn't you?
Procol Harum, Jethro Tull, Iron Butterfly,
So basically everybody
Rascals.
that wasn't there.
When inquiries were made about the Beatles possibly appearing, it was also suggested that a recent signee to their label should also get an invite. That was James Taylor. When the Beatles declined, James Taylor declined as well.
That's a shame.
Allegedly, the Rolling Stones were also sent an invitation, but they were in Australia.
They were down under. That's pretty cool.
Yep. And
That's a lot of cool stuff about it.
We're old.
So we were alive. I was, let's see, it was 69, so I was 8.
I was 6 years old. I don't think I was going to Woodstock.
Yeah, you were 6.
I was
6
8 years
at that
old.
point. How old are you, Dersh?
I was 10.
Yeah.
You were 10.
Yep.
That's cool. So none of us really knew what the hell Woodstock was at the time.
I'm pretty sure I didn't know who any of these people were when I was 6 years old.
Well,
yeah, we didn't.
I wasn't really conscious of it, but I had an uncle who was 10 years older than I was, who listened to all these groups, which is why I know all these groups, and he was into it, and he lived with us at that time.
Well, I want to say I think Bob either tried to go, honey.
My father's still ranting about the.
Your father. Whatever.
About the debates.
Lived in New York.
Mm-hmm. He did.
And I wanted to say I think he tried to go or wanted to go or I mean, because he was significantly older than.
Yeah, he was a good bit older. He was. Think about it.
I could go inside.
No,
and
don't
look.
bother. No, don't
I
bother.
know.
Yeah, he was old enough to go, but he didn't go.
He knew
He
about
was
it.
too busy getting high on St. Croix.
No, that was.
That was a couple- it was
I
just a
think that was
couple years-
after.
that was
I think
just a couple years
I think
later.
that was after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, for any of you out there listening who was at Woodstock, call us.
Because you're
For
old as
goodness
crap.
We're old as crap too.
And
Hey,
you're old-
Jerry
and you're-
Sipes in the room.
And
I see
you're older
you.
than crap.
Hi, Jerry. How you doing? Jerry. He says Hall and Oates, Garth Brooks. Who else, dear? We'll read yours while we're here. Doing this. Hey, I'm not cutting in and out anymore, am I?
Yeah, you just were.
Dersh?
You just were just a second ago.
Cut out?
Oh, hey, guess
Oh,
what?
really?
Oh, wait. What time is
Yeah.
it?
I can't figure out why. I've got a great signal.
All right. I'll be
Weird.
right back. I have to pee.
Oh,
Do you need anything?
Stand by.
better
Lisa's
signal.
going to the wee wee chat
Do
room.
that. Sorry.
Lisa's going to
she's
the
going to the wee. Oh, there.
wee chat room.
chat room.
I think I've discovered
All
the
right.
problem, Dershie.
What?
My signal's not all it cracks up to be. Turns out being in a little metal box isn't the best
Oh, you
Oh, you
think?
of
think?
reception.
Maybe,
Maybe?
you need an antenna.
Really?
Yeah, that works. I put it over near the window.
Go figure.
Imagine
All right,
that.
Chuck. While Lisa's gone, I got.
Or I'm going to have to put it... Or I'm... Yes, sir?
Hang on. While Lisa's gone, I think I have a little interlude here. Let's see if we can get this working. Hang on. If I can find my mouse. My mouse disappeared on me, Chuck.
Don't get political.
My mouse went.
That's right. Oh. Your mouth squish? I hate that.
Many people have this title just about puts
Oh, you actually lost it?
with a little help from my friend.
My mouse has a habit of running out of batteries right when I'm in the middle of doing something important. What is that on our screen? Oh, Joe Cocker. I don't see it. There he is. Cool. He was great. Yeah, he was cool. Are they hearing it? Because, of course, I have it muted so that we don't get feedback. I guess so. Okay, cool. Well, that's very good. Well, let's see. I've about wrapped up Woodstock, so we're going to finish this with that, and then we will... on to... Goodness, it's already 10:20. So anyway, we don't want you hearing me. We'll let you listen to the music also.
Will you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Oh, baby, how you back? Well, I let it run out. Well, yes, I want that way.
Lisa's coming back from the wee chat room in a couple of seconds.
Right, so here's the only thing. If you guys get political,
We
when I
didn't get
leave-
political. Joe Cocker's playing on the
Okay.
video.
So if you get political when I
Thank you.
leave, we're gonna lose my listeners as well. So there's that.
Right, that's why we're not going to do politics on this show. That's
So just letting you know. Just letting you know.
you don't need to. You don't need to. I don't want to do politics on this show. I do plenty of it.
All righty. Say night night, Joe. Hello, Chuck. Chuck done froze on us again.
Ah!
There you
Yep.
go. There's Chuck back again.
I just got. I just got disconnected. I just saw that. I actually just saw it this time. I was looking at my thing. Hold on a second.
Stop looking at your thing.
Maybe that's the problem.
Stop looking at your thing.
I'm sorry, folks. I got to figure out what's going on with this phone thing.
Well,
but let me leave it here. It's not.
We've also been having internet problems here all week. So
it seems to be the internet is what's causing it. Even on when I use my hotspot, it's still interfering. There's a lot of thunderstorms and summer going on. Anyway, let's get to the next topic. What is our next topic?
Did we have one?
We didn't have one.
We didn't have one.
Let's see. Jerry wants to know. Jerry says he's making a blanket because you won't.
Oh, poop.
Look at your screen. It says, Jerry, I'm making a blanket.
You know what? You know what's going to be perfect? I'm going to have the blanket finished by the fall because that's when the kid will need the blanket anyway.
Of their graduating year?
No, when they're like retiring.
I'm getting a little chilly. Here's that blanket Lisa promised when you were a baby.
Exactly. It's going to be a senior citizen shawl. Anyway.
Chuck,
can anybody hear us?
YouTube just yelled at me.
Who did?
We did?
YouTube.
Well, we haven't changed anything.
Yeah, they said.
Oh, did they? YouTube yelled at you?
Yeah, content issue detected. The stream may be temporarily blocked. That's why.
What? Because I said.
That's because I
Why?
played
Because I
Joe
said
Cocker.
the bad word?
No, because I was playing Joe Cocker while you were.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
So are we back?
Really?
That's why I was asking Jerry if he could hear us.
I wondered why you posted a YouTube thing.
Really?
Oh, man.
I hate YouTube. These things.
You can't post YouTube.
These things won't happen.
They get you every fucking time. So are
you
we
said a bad
down?
word. Hello, Don Henley. Are you out there?
Jerry, can you hear us?
As far as I know, we're running
Well,
because the stream. Yeah, we're live. It's back on.
Okay, good. You know what, YouTube? You suck.
You're a tube.
I was about to go on a rant.
How about
Yeah,
that?
you too.
YouTube, you're a tube.
You too.
You're a tube.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be
Let's
interesting.
leave it at that.
We should have asked
Oh
Jeff
my-
about that when we talked to him the other night. I wonder if they're going to be required to have the same type of issues. But I know, like when YouTube is processing the show afterwards, that's what they're scanning for. They're scanning for illegal music and video or whatever it happens to be in the show.
Ever.
Well, let's not do that again, because
Let's
even
just
though we've only
sing.
got 3 people watching at the moment.
Let's just sing, and then we can charge them for showing it.
La 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 la!
Oh, God. Can we do that? Can we license our own voices?
You don't want to license that voice.
Yeah, I know.
La la!
I know. Trust me, I know.
Thanks for that, honey.
Oh, we could have the karaoke night one night.
We could do that. We're
We could.
we're also going to go on the road, and now that we've got a nice little portable unit, we're going to do it from bar and restaurant, stuff like that at different points.
Restroom.
We might just do it. We might just do it from a porta potty just because we can.
No, let's not.
Oh, you never know with us. You guys got anything more to talk about?
Because you just want me to go away so you can talk about other stuff, don't you?
No. Well, we'll probably won't talk
Yes,
too long
say yes.
about that stuff tonight. But
Say yes.
yeah,
Say
we can
yes.
go in. Are you done?
Am I dismissed?
No, hardly. No, I want you here all the time, except when we're talking politics. So, I mean, is there anything else you'd like
Hey,
to
anybody
discuss
watch the
this
debate
evening?
tonight? No.
I watched about a half an hour of it.
It's painful. It really
is painful.
And it was much better tonight than it was last night. It was all broken up.
It's still painful.
And I'm not going to go into specifics, but just the
The
whole
flow.
CNN is just bad at it. Last night it was really, really, really broken up. You didn't see any of it because you were out here.
No.
Tonight it was a little bit better,
Mm-hmm.
but it was so disjointed. It was just it was hard to watch.
Gotcha.
So, and not because it was Democrats talking. That's not why it was hard to watch.
Speak for yourself.
No, you weren't watching it. I'm saying the whole format of it was
Right.
poor.
Yep. Let's see. Well,
I can go away if you want me to.
no, well, you know what? To be honest with you guys, we wanted to cover these topics, and we really didn't have anything else we needed or wanted to discuss tonight. We'll be talking about Lisa's cooking and such a lot more in the future.
Right, and I have food boxes to give away.
Oh, right.
Next
Do
week.
that.
Yeah,
Do you have any
week.
you want to give away now?
I do.
If anybody
What I need is your email address. So if anybody wants one, it's literally a free box. There's no catch. You do have to give them a credit card number, but you can sign up for the box and then immediately cancel your credit card number. So you really do get a free box.
That's
I'm not
cool.
making any money. I'm not making any money off of this.
Our
or
one
anything.
friend got the one
Thomas,
friend.
yeah.
Right, you gave him one the other day.
And he got one.
And he got
yeah.
it. He got it, and he was very
He liked
thankful.
it, right?
to you.
Yeah.
Yep. Said it was very
It's
good.
good stuff.
It's really good food, and it really
It's
isn't
not.
a scam or anything like that.
It's not some sort of pyramid scheme.
No,
I
it's
don't
not
make
a
any
scam.
money off of it. I'm just. If you want to try it, you get a free.
If
box.
you want three free meals, basically that's what you're getting.
Yeah, three meals for 2 people.
Right. Exactly. Mrs. Nellis, what else would you
Nevis.
like to discuss tonight? I know we didn't talk about. I mean, we've already been talking almost an hour.
I know.
By the way, we don't talk politics here, so we try to keep that.
I mean, we can do
because Lisa and I tend not to talk politics well together. it's so amazing.
that's
Her being far left and me being far right that we wouldn't be able to discuss politics so much.
I know, right?
Who would have thought? Seriously, are you shocked by that too?
I think we agreed on something once.
I'm so
Agreed not to talk about it.
I'm so shocked I couldn't speak.
I think we agreed on something once. I forget
that?
what it was, but I think we.
Yeah, we did. Actually,
We did.
we agreed on
Agreed on
something.
something.
Well, we
Uh-huh.
just agreed that the debate sucked.
Lisa,
yeah,
Lisa
but-
liked something I posted in Cloud Hub, and I almost had a heart attack.
Oh my goodness!
Well, it probably made sense.
Nice. It was bound to happen
It was
someday.
probably not calling me a libtard or.
No, it was I'm sorry, but Elizabeth Warren is just an imbecile. You know, she said Trump is economic racist, climate change racist. You know, I'm sorry, but climate change has nothing to do with race.
What was it that
Just
you
dumb.
guys agreed on?
Yeah, I don't think that was the same
That wasn't
thing.
what you agreed on.
I don't think that was the same thing.
No, but that's what she liked. Is that I put climate change racist question and had a that
Yeah,
dude
that was kind of funny though.
spits his
Yeah.
coffee
Yeah,
out.
I just thought it was funny that you said that.
What race is a climate? Are you in any or an outie? No, wait, that's a sex.
Okay, now
That-
let's not go there. You save that for your other show.
That's what it
No.
was, but
Your
that was,
after show.
I thought it was kind of funny. I thought
That
it was,
is funny.
I thought it was
That's
amazing
cool.
that Lisa liked
Well,
it.
listen, guys. I can't
I
think
did
of
like
anything
it.
more to talk
It was
about. So
funny.
let's say goodnight to everybody and let Lisa go on in the house and find the air conditioning again. And I'll sit here in the compa.
Compa.
By the way, your hair, you should see, Lisa will never let herself be on video.
Well,
on
never
these
say
shows,
never. Never say never.
But her hair looks marvelous. She did this purple, almost coppery purple.
well, it's supposed to be purple, but my hair wants to be red. So
Yeah, it's coppery purple. It's
yeah,
beautiful.
So my hair wants to be red, so it will try to be red any chance it gets.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, my darling. Anything you'd like to tell the people before you depart us?
I'm not departing.
When you're going to stick around and listen to me
I'm not
talk politics?
departing.
Well, I meant depart
I'm just leaving.
this enclosure.
Hey, and
So
yeah, Lisa, good night. Love you. Hope we'll see you around Cloud Hill when we get the chat with the 2 different rooms. I'll be following you still.
oh yeah, I love you too. So yeah, you need to, when you guys are at home during the day, being old white men, you need to help Chuck figure out our Europe trip,
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
because I don't have time. Yeah, I mean just general
Well,
hints and.
You're the old hand at it, so and we haven't done it, so we'll call on your expertise.
I mean, we have some tips and all that stuff, but
Love to. That'd
Cool.
be great.
yeah.
Anyway, Chuck, I was
Yep,
going
yep.
to say before Lisa goes, I'm going to beg out of the after show tonight because
Okay.
Oh, good.
this is my last, my wife's last free night. She goes back
Oh.
to work tomorrow. Leaves it.
Oh goodness, that's
oh,
more
good. You
important.
know what? Because Chuck has to go to sleep anyway.
She
I
gets
am
up
tired.
at 4:30 in the morning, and she's out before I even see the sunlight. So.
Yowza.
Thank you, Dersh.
Go spend time with your wife.
Thank you, Dersh.
Everybody, thank you very much for joining us. We have a great time with you guys. Everybody say goodbye, Lisa.
Bye,
Bye,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Bye, Dershie.
Bye,
Bye,
Dershie.
Dersh.
Shut up, Chuck.
Shut up, Chuck.
Bye, Chuck.
Shut up, Chuck.
Shut up, Chuck. I love you guys. Have a great night.
Love ya.
We'll see you guys soon.